At the end of last week's parsha, Hashem tells Avram that he was going to have a child. Avram laughs. In the beginning of this week's parsha, Sarah, overhearing the Malachim telling Avram that him and Sarah were going to have a baby, Sarah laughs, and she says, I'm so old, how am I going to have a child? Hashem becomes upset with Sarah and says to Avram, how could it be that Sarah doesn't believe that I could make her have a child at such an old age? The Or Chaim asks, why did Hashem become upset with Sarah and not with Avram? Didn't they both laugh and have the same reaction? The Or Chaim explains that when Avram Avinu heard Hashem that he was going to have a child, he laughed. There was a moment of disbelief and questioning, and Avram made a mistake. He didn't believe that he was going to be able to have a child at such an old age. Yet the moment after that, he realized that he made a mistake, and he corrected it, and he believed. However, by Sarah, the Torah teaches us that Sarah did not believe that she would actually have a child until after she physically felt that her body had changed and she would be able to become pregnant at this point. Perhaps a lesson to be learned from here is that when we make a mistake, if we correct that mistake immediately or right after the mistake is made, Hashem does not have a problem with us making mistakes. After all, we're human. That's what we're here to do. Make mistakes, learn, and then improve. However, Sarah was the kind of person that she questioned and she waited for a change. She waited for some proof that she would have a child before she believed completely. Later on in the Parsha, after Yitzchak is born and he has his bris, Yishmael is mitzachek, also laughing. And he's laughing at the fact, and he's sort of disproving and questioning the fact that Yitzchak is actually the child of Sarah and Avraham. And at that moment, Sarah turns to Avram and says, we need to chase this child, Yishmael, out of our home because he is a mitzachek. He laughs. He does not correct his mistakes right away. She had learned her lesson that after making an initial mistake, you have to correct it right away. Otherwise, Hashem becomes upset and considers it a sin. Whereas if we make an initial mistake and we correct it, Hashem does not view that as a sin.